always come to me for help. They don't have the success that they want to have, but they have the drive and the talent and everything it takes. From the lower echelons to the upper echelons, where I'll bring them right on to the big stage. Who could that be?
Yep, that'll do it. Nothing like a hit of lavender to keep me calm. The label's got me doing a new thing. I'm here in Los Angeles, California, just finished up some paperwork. And now the next step. I will be going to Brooklyn, New York, to change bands' lives. I am going to bring them onto my level by getting them onto my TV show and on screen working out what they gotta fix and how they can get onto the big stage. And I'll tell you, it's not easy. It requires gusto and a whole lot of other things. Time to catch my plane. I took an in-flight valet. Probably wasn't the best idea. These bands, I'm gonna change their lives. I'm gonna make sure that they know how to be famous. We're here at the Brooklyn HQ. We got $300,000 worth of analog gear. Let me just... Oh, okay. Get the keys here. This is Gene Baker. I'm here with a local band, Foxanne. I'm about to change their lives and show them what it means to cut into the heart of the music industry. Now, let's, all right, good, sure. Let's, have you folks introduce yourselves here. Sure.
Cool. So, I'm Foxanne. This is Andrew. This is Mike.
Bring the camera to me. Let's hear a song. I'll be all ears, and we'll get you where you gotta be. Sure. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Nobody could love you.
Sure.
Just a little boy here. A young man. Could you pay this one? Oh, guitar.
Sure. Sure. This is where your dreams are made. I've been doing autographs for 30 years. I was playing with, you know, Chick Area, Blue Note, Tokyo, whole 80s thing, whole thing I was doing in the 80s. I'd be thinking whole tones there. That is what will get the crowd just up and moving. Up and, you know.
Just like randomly, like whole tones or?
That, spicy legato. capiche?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I like the span. You know, they're taking my advice. They're doing what I tell them. No. You know, wasn't bad, but you know. Heck. Okay, let's do the thing, gang. Oh, okay, sure.
Nobody could love you the way I do. Nobody could love you the way I do.
Okay, hold it. How do I look? Just
You look
for the
good.
I
camera
like
here.
the sunglasses, honestly. I think the last pair was probably better.
Well, you know,
Sounded a little like
their prescription. You know, I have
okay.
to change them every 20 minutes because you know, I mean, you've all seen the Wikipedia, the Medina Jazz Fest,
Oh, for sure.
'91.
Oh, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Lighting rig fell on me.
Incident.
You know, I'm very sensitive to light. Okay. That is $100 for being late.
You find him $100.
I've been finding all my band members, all my employees. You know, I keep a huge tab. You know, let's think of this like a quiche. We gotta put it in the oven. Okay, sure. Thinking
Yeah.
dairy.
Thinking
Hey,
eggs.
I have no issues with
I'm thinking
that.
eggs.
Heck, let's think eggs here, right? I want to hear you guys just breaking some eggs on those instruments. Sure.
Break a few eggs.
Break some eggs? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Showbiz, okay? Camera at me. Camera at them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay.
It wasn't working.
Call me queen of lost boys.
Okay.
Call me
Okay, here. This is the studio magic here. I'm gonna turn these knobs. I'm gonna turn these knobs. Okay? I'm gonna give them a whole different spectrum of sound. Let's get the camera. This is what Larry Levon taught me at Fairbanks Garage back in '82. You just turn the knobs, turn them till you get a different sound. It's not.
I don't think he knew how to use an equalizer.
Good. Hold it. I was turning some knobs. Studio magic. You know what this is? Sure. Let's try again. Keep breaking eggs. Let's think. Studio magic. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Studio magic. Oh, okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was paralyzed.
Now, the synthesizer there. Good choice. That's a. You know, I think we're hitting about 15,000, perhaps about 18,000. So I think to really synchronize our assets here, we've got to add a new vocal part. So you sing your part there, and I'll voice the idea here. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll get the mic back to you.
Call me queen of
Holy canoe,
lost
what a kazoo. Holy canoe, what a kazoo. Yeah, holy canoe, just like that. What a kazoo. Holy canoe, what a kazoo. Holy canoe.
lost boys. He was a king who was lost.
Okay, now this is a world of difference. A whole fresh change. Let's bring it around. Okay. Sure.
I wasn't gonna let him mess with our sound.
Not bad. Sure.
It's a little weird.
Oh, no. I've had to adjust to a lot of, you know, producer changes and producers changing my albums and things, but then after the fact, you know, I realized that, you know, compromising my own vision was a good thing, because, you know, heck, you know, I'm not in this for the art of it.
It's not exactly a compromise, it's entirely your vision, though, right?
Well, folks, you know, this is a tough one. Ordinarily, the bands do what I say. They meet the bottom line. You know, it's not that this band isn't doing that. Where's the sing, the pizzazz, the adherence to good practices? I don't know. You want to tell me?
Gene just called this emergency meeting, freaking out, completely freaking out. I go to the door, I go outside, and instantly I'm in the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square, New York. I thought I was in Brooklyn. I could have been in LA.
We are here in Times Square at the crossroads of business, where I have called an emergency meeting. I love this spot. You know,
What do the kids like? Tweeter, Zucker, Vaping,
He was doing things to our sound that I didn't know were possible.
Burnham Sandwich,
It was all coming together.
Spicy Legato.
This guy had dumb ideas.
boy, am I glad we had this meeting. Their sound has changed for the better, and now they're going to be in the upper echelon. We set a big old meeting here. We changed up the wardrobe. We changed up the sound, and we changed the tactics of business. The new Foxanne. Take it away, folks.
So I came over. It really sealed the deal for me when we spent 6.5 hours in the Times Square Hard Rock Cafe and just really talked it out.
Talk and shop.
Yeah, talk and shop, you know, making those bills.
That's the $10,000 slip right there. He made me pay for his cheeseburger. I came in, thought I was just gonna play some drums, you know. Then Gene's like, what are the kids doing? I'm thinking, you know, you got some Snapchat. How can I make my drums more like Snapchat? Just saying words. That's all Gene Baker does, is just throws out words. But the words...
Babe, I told you, no more.
Sorry, folks. Didn't see you there. God, listen, this is huge. This is big.
So, anyways, here's the kicker. Here's the punchline. We changed
The other band's whole career. We changed Foxanne's whole career. We changed the whole thing. We changed the whole kit and caboodle.
You know, I just got a phone call from another band telling me, Gene, we need you. I got the captain to turn the bird around.
I'm here in the Delta First Class Lounge. Now we're going back to film another episode
Because of the viewers like you, because of the listeners like you, because of the bands like you.
I know there are other bands watching this. Other perspectives.
Other perspectives. Okay.